Welcome to the Sneaker Sit Down. I'm your host, Mr. J1 Hype. We have a special today. We have a super wild card weekend video. Alright, we're going to go over some of the NFL games this weekend for today on Saturday and tomorrow on Sunday. And I'm going to show you a special signature shoe for an NFL quarterback that's playing this weekend in the Super Wild Card NFL playoff weekend. Okay, guys, so let's go over some of the games this weekend. So first, the Browns versus the Texans. So my pick for that game, it's gonna be the Browns visiting the Houston Texans, and my pick for that game, I'm going for the upset, which I don't think is really an upset. I think it's basically an even matchup. I would go with the Browns, and the Joe Flacco magic continues. All right, next game, we have Green Bay versus Dallas. Green Bay is going to be visiting Dallas. Dallas is undefeated this whole year at home. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, just because I think that defense is gonna hold up. They're averaging over 45 points a game at home, or over 40 points a game at home. So I'm going with the Cowboys. Next game, Dolphins versus Chiefs. I am a Floridian, so I'm pulling for my Florida teams, the Dolphins and the Bucks, this weekend. But Dolphins going up to Arrowhead Stadium to play Pat Mahomes, the MVP, Super Bowl reigning MVP, and the last year's champions. I'm going with the Chiefs. Next game, Lions versus Rams. I'm going with, yes, the Lions. The Lions have been doing great this year. The Rams have been hot lately, but we're going with the Lions. Now, next game, Steelers versus Bills. This one, had to think about it. I'm going with the upset, Steelers over Bills. Steelers are visiting the Bills at their stadium. Home game is in Buffalo. And so I'm going with Steelers. So all you Steelers fans, yeah, hey man, I'm pulling for you, because I think that's going to be the upset of the weekend. Last game, yes, my team here in my area, the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Eagles. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to pick the Eagles, but I'm rooting for the Bucks. Come on, Bucks. Come on, Bucks. We can do this. All right, any Buccaneers fans out there? I'm hoping the Bucks win this weekend, but they are visiting Philly and Philadelphia, so that's my picks for the Super Wild Card weekend for the NFL playoffs 2024. Alright guys, but today's video, we're going to be looking at, yes, the Adidas Mahomes 1 Impact Flex. This is Patrick Mahomes' signature shoe with Adidas, and this came out last year. Was able to pick this up, and this is in the Chiefs home colorway, and I think it's super dope. Listen, there's not too many NFL players with signature shoes, and to get one, it's not ordinary. So, but he is the MVP, and Super Bowl MVP of last year, two-time champion, and I think this shoe is amazing. So let's take a look at the Adidas Mahomes 1, and it's called the Impact Flex. Alright guys, so what I do love about this shoe is the design itself. It gives me that vibe of like the 90s. I love how this is like, goes up like kind of like waves. Let's take a look at the other side. I love this oversized Adidas branding on the other side of the side panel of the shoe. You have the 3 stripes on this side right here. You have like a textile type of design here in the material right here on the uppers, and you see the textile pattern right here is for, you know, high wear areas. So when you're wearing it, it's very flexible and, you know, very sturdy, and it keeps from breaking down over time. Let's see. What I do love about this shoe, we're gonna look at the bottoms next, is gonna be the outsole. And do you see how this pattern is here? If you remember from Adidas in the late 90s and early 2000s, it's called the Feet You Wear campaign. The Feet You Wear campaign was based on Kobe Bryant's foot, because he was signed with Adidas, and they used like the, you know, the formation and the molding of his foot to make basketball shoes, also for Keyshawn Johnson, Antoine Walker, also Adidas signature athletes, and they made shoes for them. And if you remember them, they had these different high points in the shoe, and this is what this reminds me of on this outsole here, the Feet You Wear Adidas EQT or Adidas equipment. And I love how, you know, and this is all translucent, and you have these different lugs, and it gives you, like, you know, these different maneuverable areas. So when you're wearing them, it's very flexible. And these shoes are for all, it's a trainer. Okay, so this is a trainer shoe, so you can wear this for different activities, different physical activities like football, working out, you know, baseball, whatever sport, and you can wear this for any sport. It's like, you know, like the Nike Air trainers. This is definitely a trainer, and you can do so many great things in this shoe. And the design, like I said, is amazing. Now let's look at the Patrick Mahomes branding right here. I think it's really dope. Kind of reminds me of like maybe a Spartans like helmet, or branding of like maybe a comic book branding or something. But I think it's really neat. You can see where it says like P and M, but it kind of reminds me of like a Spartans face helmet, or a helmet like on the movie 300. I don't know, like I like how this is. It reminds me of like I said, the Spartans like 300 helmet. It's really dope. As you can see inside the insole right here, you see it says Mahomes, and it has his name in there. And you have branding on the bottom, also the Adidas branding. But once again, inside you see the Mahomes branding inside here. Maybe a little bit closer, you can see. Really dope, guys. But love this design here. Reminds me of the 90s a lot. You have that Adidas branding tag right here, which is really dope. You have like a torsion system plate that goes from all the way through here for your you know, your around your ankle into your foot, which I think is a great touch to the shoe. And you have all red laces with this colorway, and this is the Chiefs home colorway. So wanted to show you this shoe for the NFL playoffs Super Wild Card weekend, and for Patrick Mahomes and his first, you know, signature shoe with Adidas. And not too many NFL players get a signature shoe, so this is special. Alright guys, what do you think of the Adidas signature shoe, the Adidas Mahomes 1 Impact Flex shoe? And here's the tag for it right here. Love this Adidas branding on this side right here, guys. Alright, so you heard my picks for this NFL playoffs Super Wild Card weekend. Let's see what happens, and we'll visit next weekend for more NFL news. Thank you so much. Sneakers Sit Down. We are out.